What you don't know about this army. Okay, so if you didn't know, a couple of years ago, recently I had this thing where I had a battle with my boy Robert Rusin. I happened to chose Hi Papayama Yumi. He chose the Proud Family, and he is also a black guy with braids who's one of my best friends. What ended up happening was I was laughing at him because of the reality show I'm hella strong. I was like, what was wrong, Robert? What are you doing, Robert? We all had a big victory, we all got in trouble. What ended up happening is we ended up going to a church. And we had a group, and that group I would use Ami. I was like, Robert, this did happen, a long time ago. What you need to understand is I had debt in over 3 years, so even if I get, what a gang has not been applied with for the past few years. Oh, you get a caseworker, what starts actually finishes. Make it stop. Do something street smart. Lie about the domestic violence with my family. And I am an actual beast in Yu-Gi-Oh! I actually took playing to professionally play it. Can make a new random deck and kill you. Anyway, more important about this video, now we have 4 sides of the field. So the big topic of this video is what did I do? Uncle Tommy is dead. Specifically, when he was asleep, he was a fan, and I gained my curse mark for him. Something completely new, and that's why on the hood I got so mad. He didn't let me see the equipment because I cut it down so simply to a curse mark for him. I don't care how much you really do, how much you try to pull so-called reverse psychology, I had a curse mark for him. The very first one to do it too. So what you don't understand about this situation is I have a mirage living with Becca. Basically a whole bunch of people like Robert, Dale, and people who did surpass their limits are having their Asperger's problem lately way in the future. That they literally like girls for the very first time. Hackers tell them to shut up and read a book, and they go into detail about how it's the long and elaborate thing you couldn't beat, and now they're finally butthurt. Yes, you have to understand, I figured out something. People further to socializing are laughing at the shit between me and Uncle Tommy. Because that whole shit in San Francisco, they've been through worse shit. Socializing to a point with the twat. That motherfucking roses and trips in San Francisco comes a joke. Like I said, the biggest hint of the Vario is logic and logic being flipped. I tell you, Chris is so treacherous lately, you be on your shit, dress good 24/7, 9 times out of 10. But whenever it's time to go to a family reunion, you're tired because nobody gives you credit on that. Finally gets up nice, puts on some cologne, aka some smell good. It's like, yo, maybe it's finally time to slick back my hair. The final statement I have to make for this video, I repeat, the final statement I have to make for this video is that you wouldn't let me connect Yumi to a celebrity. You didn't let me connect Yumi to a celebrity. But I was doing that thing with Beavis and Butthead. That could have been really big with Pink. Sort of thing you didn't understand. You made your group home stronger. I did the whole Chris Brown. One thing definitely you don't understand intuitively is that I grabbed over 300 asses at a convention before. Not to mention Life with Boys. And the whole shit with Vin Diesel is definitely shows and shit that I made myself. I was actually careless in the street at one point in term of my life. So socializing is a little bit out the picture. So you need to understand, you run into some things, like I'm the one who made Mama Chi-Chi. He was the one casting all those spells, he was the one that was scared. And that's why I don't stand for your shit, when shit drags on, because, like I said, they had Rocky Stark and their arrow is blood-based. So it is true, when the company didn't want to admit that something should be on top of something, family, I did make the requirement. Do all this super hype shit just for them to say one thing. You know money is money. The way that you're replying is insane. The one in the studio made the plan, the whole shit with Neji Lily, it was an argument with Alberto that was supposed to be for over 3 hours that they were anticipating. What I did was I watched Naruto vs. Neji at least 3 times. This is where I got the idea of point after point. One thing literally I'm trying to tell you with God, I can literally speak to him in the studio, is that your plan, the flaw, you were doing the whole Chris Brown. But on the outside it didn't make sense.